Hey guys, Blessing here, and how are you all doing? We are live finally. Some of you were asking if people could hear me. I wasn't live. I scheduled this live stream to start at 9 p.m., but I'm ready to go live now. I'm live already, by the way. Welcome to all of you. Olivia, why? And Odogwu Bubu for president. Welcome to all of you. I'm really excited about this video again. You guys know that for some days now, Olivia was trending for the wrongest reasons. And luckily for her, though, it's dying down because she at least tried her best to contain it, yeah, by releasing the videos to the said person, Lily. However, she did something that was unlike her, and that's why I asked the question, why, Olivia, why? It's looking like Saga. And I'm like, well, welcome to Saga. Everyone is, everyone has the right to do Saga, but I don't know if she's even the kind of person for Saga. And I'm going to show you guys, and I'm also going to talk about Odogwu Bubu in the person of Olivia, and you're going to understand why. And I'm going to be making reference. And look, everything that happens on social media, most things, not everything, most things that happen on social media are beautiful opportunities for us to learn. It's always good for us to learn. Don't just use social media to be entertained. Learn something from it so that if you ever find yourself in that position, you'd either not make the same mistakes or you would do it the way that person did it because that person did it well. So if you're watching on Facebook, please let me inform you that we are going to move to YouTube in a bit because I'm going to be playing some third-party content that I wouldn't want to be on Facebook because of what I explained the other day. I'm not going to start explaining all over again. So we are going to move to YouTube. If you want to continue to watch this video, just click on the link in the comments somewhere. Yeah. Okay, this video is gonna be long anyways. I think this video is going to be at least 2 hours long because I want to go a bit deep. And the inspiration behind this video is one of the recent videos that Olivia and her husband just did. But let me start with Olivia. Why? Welcome to Saga. So in the midst of that backlash that Olivia was receiving, in the last couple of days, which I know it can be tough, when you're in the spotlight for the wrong reasons. It can be tough when it looks like everybody is against you. And trust me, many people were against her. Many people. Not really against her as a person, but against what she did. People just could not fathom why it was so important for Olivia with 8.9 million followers to be going after someone with barely 50,000 at the time this happened. People just found it like, no, you're bigger than this. There are certain things you should be bigger than, you should be too big for. There are certain people you shouldn't even see. How much more? Like the way you see this content creation thing is not how it is. It's not so deep. It's not that deep. So a lot of people had that feeling of, oh my God, I didn't think Olivia was like this. I thought she was a caring and sharing person, but it looks like she's so hung onto this, my content, my video, don't use my picture. She strikes people. Olivia strikes people. And I don't know if she derives joy from doing that. Like it's just fun. Oh, content match, strike, strike, strike. Not just the fun alone. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, maybe she doesn't know that it affects people, it affects their pages and possibly their livelihoods. I'm not going to say that because she knows it. She knows it. Otherwise, she wouldn't be in that, place of always going to strike people because she knows she wants to punish you for using her content. Um, and another reason it's so clear and obvious that she knows is because a lot of people have begged her begged, sent messages, begged and begged. And she's not just going to forgive you. She's not just going to respond. She's going to ignore you, and your page is damaged. So yeah, it was an eye opener for people to see Olivia in a different light. And I'm going to tell you, you know me, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. And I don't do favoritism. I cannot be bothered about who you are. I cannot be bothered about how much you have, how many followers you have. I'm just bothered about your character. What do you do? What do you say? And when I say I'm bothered, it doesn't mean I can't sleep at night. I'm bothered. I'm using it for content. After I shut down my video, I enter house, and it cannot even bother me anymore. Okay. So a lot of people, I'm going to say what I have noticed or what the case might be for Olivia now, that things are no longer the same. And if Olivia ever stumbles upon this live video that I'm doing now, she's going to know that I'm correct. Oh my God, 10%. I have the other charger downstairs. That things are no longer the same for Olivia, at least not now. That so many people have seen the other side of her. And it almost seems like the veil has fallen. Like that thing, that X factor, that sweet, meek Olivia that people saw without even seeing deeper, without seeing what was beneath that facade. I think that thing has vanished. So people are seeing her now pure. Just, okay, they're just seeing that girl that does videos. Something is gone. Something is gone. And I pray to God that God restores it for her if God feels like she deserves it. But things are not the same any longer. And I think she knows it. Even her recent videos, she's looking restless, you know, like, I know it might be tough. Look, somebody like me, like if something like this would happen to me, I don't think it would affect me like that. But for someone who doesn't do Saga, who is not into Saga or controversy, I know it can feel different. Like, oh my God, you know, she'll be on her phone reading all those comments, watching all those videos. Everybody, Olivia, 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 you're wicked. I know it can be tough. And she responded in a way, and I'm going to play that for you guys. So this is the time that I switch to YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook now, join us on YouTube. If you look in the comments, you're going to see the YouTube link. It's pinned in the comment. Watch or click on that link and you are going to join us live on YouTube, because I cannot play those videos here on Facebook. Yeah. Okay, I have to say bye to all of you. Hi, Javante. I see you on Facebook. Hi, hi, hi. Who else is here? Let's see who is here. You guys are not commenting, no problem. Come over to YouTube and we can start the video properly. All right, see you guys soon. Bye. Bye on Facebook. See you on YouTube. Okay, it's going to be deleted after 30 days, no problem. Okay, it's us now. Let me share this video before I continue. Let me share it on Facebook so that people know we have moved to YouTube. So say hello to one another in the comments on YouTube. Hug one another. Tell your neighbor you are happy to see them here. And I want to hear your thoughts about, you know, about the latest on Olivia. So let me go to, so I'm going to be showing you guys, by the way, this one. In the midst of all the chaos and backlash, Olivia did this video. Hence my title, Welcome to Saga. Hold on. What the fuck got you on your Facebook? I think you want to fuck got Only you want to fuck got you on your Facebook. Only you want to. Only you. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard that well. Wait, let me reduce the volume. People are sleeping. Let me play that so that you see what I mean.
Only you want to pack on the money of only you want only you.
Okay. When I saw that, I was like, okay, look, me, I understand that when everybody is against you, you're human. You also want to do something back. You understand? So I'm not going to fault her for that. No, 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 no. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, why are you mocking? For me, I don't know who in particular she directed this video to. She was clearly mocking somebody or some people or all the people, all the bloggers who choked their mouth. Who choked their mouth into her matter? I don't know. If you guys know who she was referring to doing this, drop it in the comments. So she was just, she bent her mouth and she's like, only you want to pack all the money of it, like mimicking what a lot of people have more or less said in the last few days. Like, wait, I hope you guys can hear me, by the way. Okay. If you can't hear me, please call me. So like, oh, only you want to pack all the money on Facebook, like, saying you're so greedy. Do you want to be the only one making all the money? With all the millions of views you have, you're still giving people strikes for analyzing your content or for whatsoever. So she kind of like mimicked them, laughing at them, and I was like, oh, okay, okay, okay. This one is ready for the battle. She's ready for the fight. Anyways, me, I feel like, okay, she's human, and maybe instead of her to be depressed and feeling like, oh my god, me against the world, she kind of like did this video to just relieve herself of some anger. Normal, natural. I'm not going to fault her. Like I said, I'm not going to blame her. However, it's a sign of, if you guys drag me, I can drag you too. Hence, welcome to Saga. But I don't know if she's ready for that life. And that's why I said, Olivia, why? So I'll leave that one there. Now, moving on to the next part of my caption that says, Odogwu for president. Now, Olivia and her husband, they said they woke up on Sunday morning and the first thing they did was to record a video of both of them. They were still in bed. So you can tell that this whole thing that has happened in the last couple of days has really affected them. They've seen many videos. They have read many comments. They know what is happening. They are restless, especially Olivia. Things are not the same. If you guys, I'm not talking about the videos she's reposting and repeating, I'm talking about the recent ones. If you see her body language, her voice, the confidence that was there is kind of like wading off, like almost like, oh my god, I've offended people. How are people seeing? Like being conscious. That's what I'm getting back. Things are no longer the same with Olivia. And the danger in wronging people like this, because she didn't just wrong Lily, she wronged people in general. The danger of it is it's those same people that made you. You might not believe it. You might think, oh, I'm growing because my content is good, because I'm growing and having millions of followers because I make good content. No, it's the people that are pushing the algorithm, not just the system, but the people that keep watching and engaging send that signal to the algorithm to continue to push your content to more people and more people. So I think people made you. I know it's God ultimately, don't get me wrong, but it's the people who use social media, who watch, that actually made you. And also the bloggers, because for you to trend at a point in time, a lot of bloggers put their mouth in your matter, praising you. Oh my God, look at Olivia. Congratulations. Anything you did, then they would come out, they would talk. So all those things really hype and help your page and your presence online. But the danger of what you're doing or what you have done is, if these people start to boycott you, you can wake up and be looking left and right, like, what happened? Where are they? Where are all those people? Where are all those people who used to watch, who used to comment? If they boycott you, you might think in this life, don't ever think you're irreplaceable. One, don't ever think things will just remain the same forever. Things can remain the same forever, no doubt. But if you let it get into your head and just feel like I have arrived, and I will stay like this forever, and you start to misbehave because you feel like you have arrived, there's danger in it, because things can flip. And I don't hope so for her, because all of us in life, we want progress, we want to do better. So I wouldn't sit here and hope for her that things will go bad. I'm just trying to let her know that don't get too comfortable and start to misbehave. A lot of people have said they have noticed a change in her persona, in her presentation, in the things she says and how she says those things. Like the money has gotten into her head, that when they first started to watch Olivia, the impression they had of her was that calm wife, that traditional Igbo wife, that even some of us used to compare, would say, oh, Kora, don't you see your Igbo sister? That is how a married woman behaves. And gradually, Olivia started to shift and almost act like Kora. Maybe not 100%, but she started to show sides of her that a lot of people didn't know was even there. In the way she dresses, in her body movement. Sometimes she'll just, for no reason, she'll just be shaking her yash. I'm talking about the Olivia. She'll wear a very short knicker, short pants, and then she'll be shaking her yash because she wants to do get ready with me. Me, I'm not here to judge you. Trust me, I'm not that person that will say, why are you doing that? Are you not married? That's the last thing I would do. But I can chook my mouth like this and tell you what I think and what people think, not to judge her. No, she's grown up. It's her content. She can, do whatever. However, I'm just trying to explain what a lot of people, including me, we've noticed. Like, okay, she's no longer that calm Igbo wife, homely woman that people thought she was. Now she's more open, she's louder. Now she talks more. Before, she didn't really talk much. She would just do her no voice videos, doing her hair with music on the background. But now she talks a lot. She says a lot. We bought our house cash. It's not mortgage. It's not mortgage. This house is not mortgage. There was one particular video I watched. She repeated that thing like 15 times in that short video. This house is not mortgage. It's not on mortgage. We bought it cash. This is a cash house. This house is not mortgage. Hey, I said, Ngwanu, okay, no problem. It's all good. It's all content. No problem. However, I'm not going to say people have not noticed that something shifted, something changed. And with this one that now happened, a lot of people just felt like, okay, this confirms what we have been seeing lately. Me, what I'm going to add to it, should I even add it now? Or no, I'll add it at the towards the end of the video. But I want to move on to Odogwu Bubu. So, like I was saying, they woke up on Sunday morning, and the first thing husband and wife thought they should do was a video. It's fine, they are social media people, social media couple, no problem. They did a video, and I'm gonna play that video for you guys, and that's why one of the reasons I'm doing this analysis
on Facebook recently. So,
listen.
yes, we know a lot has happened on Facebook recently. So, we are just here to say, like, please, whatever happens, like, don't go to anybody's page, comment section, insulting anybody or calling them names. That is something we don't like or appreciate. We don't like anybody.
Okay, so you guys remember that yesterday I was live and I showed some examples of some of her fans, or some oversabi lovers, the way I call people like that, attacking and harassing people in the comment section in the name of, we are supporting Olivia, we are fighting for Olivia. Yeah. Unfortunately, I deleted some of those because I use this software when I stream live. I already removed them from my media assets, but I still have one of such. This one wrote, "You are so pathetic." This one wrote it under the comment section. of Lily and Chris. You are so pathetic, trying to copy Olivia. Shame. It doesn't matter whether you are trying to be funny or you mean no harm or whatever your stupid reason is. I advise you to do your own thing. Be different, because guess what, honey? You can never ever be Olivia. You and your husband are so stupid. Hey! And I was like, what led to all of this? When did it get here? What happened? What did the husband do? What did Chris do? Chris is showing her creativity. She chose a certain niche. It might not go down well with everybody. It's just like comedy. Comedians crack some silly jokes sometimes. Some people don't like the jokes. But it's their talent. Comedy and being comedians, it's just who they are. But I'm like, even if you have an opinion, you feel like, oh, I don't like this kind of content this girl is doing. Don't be mimicking Olivia. It's not nice. She doesn't find it funny. But which one is now you and your husband are stupid? What led to this level of aggression? Yeah. So I played this as an example yesterday, and there were other comments from other people, just going about harassing either bloggers or the Lily in question. And I remember when I did that video yesterday. No, it was the day before, I think. Yeah, the day before yesterday. I said specifically that Olivia should be careful of people like this. Olivia going about blocking people will not even damage Olivia's brand as much as people like this. People like this will damage your reputation, damage your brand, bring hate from all across the world to you. People will just be hating you for no reason. You will think it's for no reason. You'll be like, what did I do to these people? You will not know. You will know actually if you don't do the right thing. You will know that it's because of fans like this. And I didn't tell Olivia. I did a video saying that Olivia should be careful of people like this. They will carry your matter on their head. You will think they love you. It's not love. Oh. You know what it is? Depression and loneliness in their own lives. People who don't have a life. Because me, I cannot imagine that I have a life. Then something will happen online. Then I'll now go to that person's page and be throwing insults. I'll rather even use my own page and say what I want to say because I have that freedom of speech. But for me to be going about from one place to the other, it's a sign of no life. People who just don't have anything going on in their lives. They just come and be attacking people online. People that don't have joy. They are not just happy. Things are not working out for them. They are just angry people ready to fight. So it's not about they love you. It's just them relieving themselves of whatever stress and depression and frustration they are walking about on the face of the earth with. Be careful of them. They will use you as an excuse to harass and terrorize people. They will use you as an excuse. And when they do, those people they harass and terrorize will hate you. Be careful of people like this. I said it and I said it and I said it. And I also made reference to Kora Obidi. I said, look at Kora Obidi's life. Olivia, when you were at 400,000 followers, Kora Obidi was having 4 point something million, 5 million, 6 million. Olivia, you started Facebook 3 years ago. You are at 8.9 million. It's not fish. Kora Obidi that started Facebook, whether 16 years ago, Instagram, dancing, going naked, jumping from one place to the other, loud, dragging X, all the things. She's at 9.1. What's the difference between 8.9 and 9.1? And I told you the other day, I said, very soon you will surpass her. That one is a must. It's only an idiot that will say, no, everybody knows that you will surpass her. It's a matter of time. So you are doing well, Olivia. You have been doing well. But if you are not careful, people like this, they will spoil it for you. Even you blocking the whole world might not spoil it for you as much as people like this. Because people like this, they will not only bring physical or let me say online battle to you, they will bring spiritual battle that people will start fighting you spiritually. People like this, because they go to places you cannot go to. I mean, people like this that terrorize people. They go to pages you cannot even go to. They go to bloggers that you don't even know or see. I said, be careful of people like them. So, you know why? Because, and just like I said, I made reference to Kora Obidi just for you to understand why it's important to be careful of people like this. Because the biggest mistake of Kora Obidi's life was to condone behaviors like this, to be proud of having fans that behave like this. And that actually is Kora Obidi's downfall. Her divorce actually could have been her catapult to her destiny. She said Justin Dean is her destiny helper. But that divorce actually could have been her breakthrough. But people like this came and became an obstruction to that journey. And she didn't know. And today I want to show you examples, not only for Olivia, but for other big bloggers, other big content creators, and even small content creators that are hoping to be big. So that when you get big one day, when you start to have fans like this, something will take your mind back to that blessings video you watched. Me, I'm not the biggest blogger or analyst, but as small as I am, I have fans. And I know I have always said to my fans, don't go and fight for me. I did not send you. If you want to fight for me in my comment section. You want to fight for me, share my video. I did not send you because you go and fight somebody that I cannot handle. When they bring the battle, I don't have energy. I don't want it. It takes wisdom. So when I saw that video that Olivia and her husband did, I just want to say, Olivia's husband, how do I even go about this? Anyways, let me play the rest of that video. Listen.
Anybody doing that to us, and please, if you know you love doing that to us, and it's something we don't like or appreciate, we don't like anybody doing that to us, and please, if you know you love us so much, you support us, you like what we do, the only way you can encourage us to keep going is just to stop the insults going on. Like, don't go to anybody's place insulting or calling them names. So we appreciate you doing that for us, for the sake of the love you have for us. Please don't do that. Don't encourage that. We don't encourage it either. Please, let's love. Let's not. Let's love. Let's take over. Please don't go insulting or calling people name because you love us. And thank you so much. And thank you for loving us, and thank you for supporting us. We love you too. We really appreciate you. Thank you.
I'm going to say they earned my respect. For this, to answer the question, because I don't know. I know what I'm driving at, but I want people to I want to carry you along. So that's why I'm trying to find how to go about it, how best to go about it. Because me just analyzing this is just analyzing Olivia and her husband saying, oh, please don't fight for us. But it's deeper than that. There is something behind it. And if you cannot see the future, you would never do a video like this to start with. You can just feel like, oh, they are insulting people. That's their business. We didn't send them, so we are not going to address it. You can choose to do that. But they might possibly have seen the mistake of the Obidis. And they are like, no, we will not be the next. Having a camp of so-called followers going about claiming they are fighting for us. but they are going about disrespecting and insulting people because of us. You might enjoy it at the beginning, but when those people come for you, you will be looking for where to hide. You will not find. And then you will start to play the victim. Oh, what did we do? What did we do to all these people? We've never offended them. We've never done anything. Just what Kora Obidi and her sister and her in-law and the rest of her family and her fans are doing now. So I just want to commend Olivia and her husband. This shows quality. You might have your reasons for doing this. It might be because you are peaceful people. It might be because you have seen the danger of having fans like that. It could be anything. And I hope that, like I said, upcoming lifestyle content creators or just normal content creators and the big ones can take a cue from this. And I also want the Beast family, the Obidi family, to see how people of quality, how Nigerian families that are of quality, of high pedigree, are supposed to be. And I want them also to see the mistake they have made and why they have become how they have become, that they are going to line up at the police station now because of what they used their hands to create. So the lesson would not resonate if I don't show you examples of what I'm talking about, what I mean. Like I said, Olivia could easily just become the next Kora. When I say the next Kora, the next one that everybody will just be attacking. You'll be wondering, but what has she done? Oh, you people are just jealous of her. If she had gone ahead to make the same mistake Kora Obidi made. Now, for those of you who carry it on your head and say, oh, Kora Obidi has not done anything. You people are just jealous of her. That's why you are all against her. Let me now show you the difference. Let me show you what Kora Obidi and her family did wrong to people. I cannot show you everything, of course, because it's just too much. It spans over 3 years. It's too much, but I'll just show you a few. How they wronged people online. And I'll just use the example of, let me see if it's this one, of Chef Mariah. I'll use that example. There are different other examples, but I'll use that one. Yeah. Odogwu Bubu and Olivia. Honestly, whatever has happened, whatever might have happened in the last 2 or 3 days, you see this one that you did there? Fine, it's true. All of us, we came out and we said our 2 cents. It's good when you see something wrong and you speak out. But when you also see something good, please speak out. Please speak out. Don't go and hide and pretend, oh, she's doing something good now, I'm not going to talk. So that it's only the bad ones. No, don't be that person. When people do bad, yes, come out and scold them. And don't do it because of hate. When they do good, if you don't come out and also say they've done good, that means you did it out of hate. Because you want to only talk when they do bad, so that you can have an excuse to be beating them. That's bad. When they do good, also give them their flowers. And I'm proud of them. This is a good family. I will tell you that for free. It's easy to tell if you have a bad family, if you're from a bad family. Kora Obidi and family. I want to show you now the opposite of your family. Come and see why you're a bad family and a bad example of a Nigerian family. Come and see the mistake you've made on social media. There is a chef called Maria. Let me see if I can find. I have a picture. This is her picture. Yeah. Her name is Maria. I think she's half Egyptian and half something else, but she's based in the US. Her page was hacked. Kora Obidi's page was also hacked in about the same period. Yeah, just let's follow the story. Let's see where we are going to with this lesson. This is an educative video, not a video to tear somebody down, but for you to just see what people are failing to see. Kora Obidi wrote, guys, my page has been hacked by this guy. Anything you see here is fake. Please report this chef as well. This is the chef she said you should report. Report this chef as well as find this guy on IG and report. We need to get our page back. Point of correction, it's your page, not our page. Hold on, guys. Okay, please report this chef as well as find this guy on IG and report. So now you're sending your fans. This is an example of what she has done to wrong people. You're sending your fans to go and report the page of that lady and also report the page of the guy that hacked your page, if that makes sense, because you are suspecting that the lady is behind the hack of your page. Yeah, no problem. Everybody can suspect everybody. I'm not going to falter because when you are in trouble, sometimes, or when you lose something, you can even suspect your best friend, you can suspect your wife, your husband. I understand that stress can make you start witch hunting. I'm not going to fault her, right? Fine. But it didn't stop there. She started doing several videos telling her fans that this lady hacked her page. She didn't have evidence, she didn't have proof. But just because there are some people in this life, when they are going through something, they are looking for somebody to take down with them, somebody to destroy, somebody to put it on, pin it on. Those are wicked people. She started a campaign against that lady, that her fans should report that lady. She didn't stop, oh, not only her. This one that looks like a goat on a barbecue grill, you know, when you put the head of a goat, you're ready to start grilling that goat head. This one here joined. This one said, Kora's page has just been hacked by one Chef Maria. I want to show you a bad family versus a good family. When you see me talk anyhow to this Igbo boy, I don't want to say Igbo man because he's not a man. And let him also watch this video because he will definitely. If he doesn't watch Blessing Njoh, who is he going to watch? Let him also see what Olivia's husband did that people would have expected him as a supposed man. He looks like a man, but he's a wimp. He's a poo. You know, when I say poo, you know, you can help me complete it. He joined Kora. They just started attacking that woman. No evidence. They just put a lie on her. They are good at that. Very bad family. They don't look for solutions. You see this family, they are touts. Lagos Agberos. You know, they don't look for solutions. They don't look for peace. They look for, who are we going to fight? Hold on. They are looking for, who are we going to fight? How are we going to break their head? They are not looking for, oh, who can we talk to? How can we solve this? How can we go about it? They are bad people. And I'm just here to show you some examples and the mistakes you shouldn't make. So the campaign started. This one was going live. Kora will go live. Call the hacker names. This one also will go live. Call her name. Say all sorts of things. This is still the same Cheta. He wrote here, this person, Chef Maria, just hacked Kora Obidi's page. Please report and bombard. That is what these people were doing. And people are asking today, what did they do? They were sending terrorists to go and attack people. Like I said, this Chef Maria is just an example. One example. There are many more. But this is what these people, they thought they were the biggest content creators on Facebook. So they were abusing that. I'm just putting two families that are supposed to be Igbo families side by side for you to see how you can do it right and how you can spoil the entire social media space and still be claiming right on the nonsense you and your family have done. So they started to send people to go and attack this lady's page. Let me play some of the videos so that, just to give us some context to all of this. This one, let's start with this one.
You want to hack my page for shout outs? Crazy. My page was hacked. Why would you make me the have to do with anything? It has to do with a lot. Did you just see the comment someone said? Okay, if you didn't, then let me educate you. Someone came here and said justice for someone who was being promoted when my page was hacked. Why would you make me the villain even when my own page was hacked? Why would you do that? Race has nothing to do with it. No, it has everything to do with it. And you know why? You know why race has everything to do with it? Because at this...
Before we play that, when the attacks became heavy, people were not finding it funny. You know why? Because that chef started to look for Kora Obidi to inbox her. This Obidi family, they are wicked, oh. And I said the other day to Olivia, what people cannot take online is wickedness. The message in blue was sent to Kora by Chef Maria. She said, Kora, this is Chef Maria. I did not hack your account. My Facebook account was also hacked. I filed a report with Meta just 2 hours ago when I found out. Please tell your fans that it is not me. It is not fair to accuse me of something that I have not done. Let me see what Soma Aku wrote. Soma Aku wrote, when your fellow woman reached out to you and begged you to stop accusing her and sending your followers after her, you ignored her pleas and continued. Now you come out to cry about being a woman who is loving, whose livelihood is being attacked and expect sympathy? Where was your sympathy for your fellow woman? Chef Maria was inside Kora Obidi's inbox, pleading with her. Kora Obidi did videos upon videos. I'll play the rest of the one you were just listening to now. Kora Obidi showed no sympathy. She didn't even respond to the chef. At least you hear from her, like, okay. But you just started to accuse her. Not only that, you were sending your fans, you and your brother-in-law. That one deserves no respect from anybody online. That goat, he does not. Because today I'm showing him what a real man is supposed to act like. Chef Maria did not rest though. She continued sending Kora Obidi messages. Kora, please stop telling your fans to defame me. I am a victim too. And while you got your page back in less than 24 hours, I'm still stewing in it. Do you guys believe that after Kora Obidi got her page back, She was still continuing with her defamation. She didn't even rest that, oh, thank God I have my page. Oh. No, she continued to say that woman was behind it. I'm sure she was behind, even after she got her page back. And this woman did not get her page back. Let me read. I'm suffering from lack of income. Hi, God. I'm suffering from lack of income and my reputation being dragged through the mud. I was also a single mom for over 13 years. I have also built my reputation brick by brick with integrity. And I'm also from Africa. So please stop. Your accusations are unfounded and incredibly harmful. I have already messaged you on Instagram too. Guys, are you following this case? I'm heading somewhere. This is one example of what this Obidi family have done to people. People will naturally hate you. You don't have to come into my house to offend me. When I see this online, why were people angry at Olivia? Did Olivia enter their house to offend them? When they see wickedness, people cannot have love for you. A fellow woman was begging you, saying, please stop sending your fans after me. You and that goat you call a brother-in-law. The campaign continued against Chef Maria. And then Kora Obidi's fans. Olivia, you don't understand that it's not money that will bring respect to you. It's not the number of followers. Yes, some low self-esteem individuals will respect you because of your money and your number of followers. No problem. But true respect, I'm not talking about fake respect. Oh, let me respect her. Let me show her love because of something I want to benefit from her. No, true respect comes from your character, your morals. And me, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm half-half with Olivia. But honestly, as a couple, because I will not be praising your husband and be leaving you out. As a couple, you guys, you deserve respect for that, for not making this awful mistake that the Obidi family made and spoiled social media. Obidi family, you are a poison and a curse to social media. You've done all the wrong things, you've made all the mistakes, and you don't want to own up to it. You're still claiming right on top of the damage you have done online. But I'm glad that Olivia and her husband have taught you how it can actually be done. Because of the campaign Kora Obidi and her family launched against Chef Maria, the house girls who call themselves fans, the fighters for Kora Obidi, the soldiers, as Nancy called them, you guys are soldiers. Koreans, you are soldiers. This is where you find them. Kora Obidi and her family incited so much hate and damage. They sent people to go and bully, to go and destroy, to defame. And they will come out and say, oh, we didn't do anything. Oh, you people are evil. That's why you are ugly. I'm not surprised. House girls got to work. Hello, Facebook fam and all the Koreans. Follow I can't see what's that. Follow the steps on how to report this hacker, aka Chef Maria. How did these house girls come about it? Kora Obidi and Cheta Ume put the information in their head. And like goat without brain, they just jumped on it. That's what happens online. When you have terrorists like Kora Obidi, they incite violence and destruction online. How do you expect normal people to just be loving them? It's sick people, depressed people, people who don't know themselves that will be loving hatred, that will be loving evil and the genesis of evil. People with lack of sympathy for a fellow human being. Let me continue. So her house girls, I call them house girls. I don't see these ones as fans. Because if you're out there only to destroy people on the command of your boss, you're a slave, you're a house girl. They started launching and teaching one another how to report Chef Maria. Because Kora Obidi said they should. And Cheta Ume said they should. And Cheta, today you want to do content and you think it will be well with you. You think you will progress. But you destroyed another woman's livelihood based on nothing, based on suspicion. I need to plug my phone. If that is not wickedness, I'm still heading somewhere. We are not there yet. Let me plug this. This is another house girl. This one said, Chef Maria, just shut up and get it together. Justin's fans are pushing you into fire. They now made it about Justin. They now made it about Justin. Because when people speak out against what Kora Obidi is doing to people, they will say, oh, they are Justin's fans. That's why they are attacking Kora. When people criticize Kora, they will bully you and say, oh, it's because you are Justin's fans. The people who spoke out against Olivia, are they Justin's fans? People can criticize if they see that you are doing something wrong. But when you have goats as fans, this is what you get. They are pushing you into fire. Why were things being shared from your page into Kora's page? The hacker were even asking people to share your page. Put yourself in Kora's position, even if she didn't outrightly accuse you of anything. Let me laugh. Do you see how? Anyways, I'm not even going to go into the house girl behavior. In fact, I'm going to play that video. Kora Obidi did several videos accusing that chef. Her brother-in-law, the goat, also did videos telling their fans to go and report that girl, that lady. But this one is here saying, even if she didn't outrightly accuse you of anything, really, everything looks suspicious. So you will be sending people to go and attack people just based on suspicion. Olivia, is this same Obidi family you are famsing with? But I'll still get there. I'll get there. You had 100K before, but now 103K. So they are claiming that the lady's page grew from 100,000 followers to 103,000 followers. So she hacked Kora Obidi's page just to grow 3,000 followers. God. You know, when you are useless, you're going to have useless fans. Honestly, 3,000 fans is the problem now. Okay, let's continue to read. If you keep blabbing, then you are guilty. Hey. If you keep blabbing, then you are guilty as charged. Because if you know exactly what happened to your account, you for just enter house instead of this guilty conscience clout chasing. Do you understand? They just wanted her to shut up. For Kora Obidi to be doing videos upon videos, sending her fans to go and be reporting and destroying that woman's page. Her page was hacked, but she was trying to get it back from Meta, from Facebook. In the process of trying to get her page back, Kora Obidi's fans were reporting massively, destroying the page. But Kora Obidi had her page back. And they were telling her to shut up. That is what you get when you groom evil fans. And you encourage your fans to be evil, to be heartless, to be unempathetic, because that is who you are. The kind of person you are sometimes determines the kind of people that follow you and support you. So they said the chef should shut up. Chef came out and she was crying. She did videos. She said Kora Obidi sent her followers to attack me. She cried. Oh. I'm not saying she was nagging. No, she was shedding tears. She couldn't even talk. She was begging. She was not even doing saga with Kora. She was just begging. The woman was also growing her page for so many years, working hard. That was also her source of income. People were giving her adverts, but they hacked her page. Her income went off. And then to add salt upon injury, she jammed a devil's worker like Kora Obidi that even destroyed the hacked page more. Yeah? So the argument or why they were suspecting the chef, hold on, guys. The argument or why they were suspecting the chef, they said because the chef's page was being shared or was being promoted on Hora's page, if that makes sense. So they were sharing posts from Chef Mariah on Kora Obidi. But you know, when you are daft, you don't do research. You just regurgitate what your master told you. You don't go and look for yourself. The same way the hackers were sharing content of Chef Maria on Kora's page, they were equally sharing Kora's content on the ladies' page. So they were also promoting Kora Obidi to that lady's fans and followers. So the ladies' followers started to see content of Kora Obidi on that lady's page. So they were also promoting Kora Obidi on that lady's page. Anyway, this is what Soma Aku wrote with a picture of the lady's page and Kora Obidi's content. Soma said, so you're trying to tell me that Chef Maria, who does healthy eating and fitness exercise content, hacked Kora Obidi's page, didn't post or promote herself on Kora's page. Instead, she was posting Kora on her page, writing amazing things, poems about Kora, praising Kora on both pages. Kora got her page back, but Maria, the alleged hacker, has still not got her page back. The hackers were cross-posting. They will share Kora on that lady's page. They will share the lady's page on Kora's page. But that was what Kora Obidi hung on to. Oh, she gained 3,000 followers. She took 3,000 of my followers. They were sharing her and promoting her on my page. That was what she hung on to. If that is not wickedness. I think it's a good time to play the rest of that video. Maybe I should read this one. Maria wrote, hi friends, it's day 3 of my business account being hacked. I'm trying not to let it get to me, but this has been so awful. I have filed 15 cases with Facebook. Every time I get an email update, it says, be patient, we are working on it. In the meantime, someone named Kora Obidi, who I had never heard of until this point, accused me of hacking her account because her pictures are all over my hijacked Facebook business page as Chef Maria, and she launched a campaign with 7.5 million followers to write bad reviews. She somehow got her account back in less than 24 hours. If anyone has any ideas on what I could do, I would appreciate it. Until then, please pray and ignore what is being posted. It isn't me. Right? Just be following where we are going to. Now, let me play one of the videos that Kora Obidi did because people started no longer finding it funny that, madam, you got your page back. Leave this chef alone. You're just suspecting her based on they are posting her on your page, but they're also posting you on her page. Let's listen to a video she did.
Why would you make me the have to do with anything? It has to do with a lot. Did you just see the comment someone said? Okay, if you didn't, then let me educate you. Someone came here and said justice for someone who was being promoted when my page was hacked. Why would you make me the villain even when my own page was hacked? Why would you do that? Race has nothing to do with it. No, it has everything to do with it. And you know why? You know why race has everything to do with it? Because at this time, when my page was hacked, the person who was being promoted on my page happened to be a Caucasian chef. Yes, and now she is in the, no. It cannot be right. It can't be right because you're the black person. You're the one who is not supposed to be trusted. Well, guess what? This time, my page was hacked and a white person's page was being promoted on my page while it was hacked. And you guys coming here to make me look like the villain after my page was hacked and telling me justice for the person who hacked on my page is crazy. So if you need some education, well, guess what? You just got it. And race has everything to do with it because if my page was hacked and another person who was not white was being promoted on my page, guess what? You guys are going to say, that person is a scammer. Is a Nigerian scammer. We need to vilify that person. But guess what? This time it was a white person who was being promoted while my page was hacked. And now you're coming here to say justice for that white person. Justice based on what? Free promotion? Free promotion on my page?
3,000 followers.
That's the justice based on free promotion.
But you also got free promotion on her page. Anyway, let me play.
Kora, would you consider being a Oh my God. I covered my brain with the blood. An angry black woman because I am an angry black woman right now. Yes. It's a stereotype, and I am 100%. How can you say justice for the person who hacked my page? Are you okay?
She kept insisting that it was that lady that hacked her page. Even after she got her, she was live on her own page. All this ranting, that lady was still crying for her page. And you want people to love a demon like this? Let me continue.
Justice for the person who hacked my page and got 3,000, 4,000 followers after hacking my page. Judy Bullet, thank you so much for 50 stars. Appreciate you. You paid somebody, they did some shady stuff, they promoted your page on the wrong page because I have my Koreans and they don't play. They promoted your page, now you're saying, oh no,
your Koreans don't play. They will come after you. Wait, you guys just wait. And you think they will come after people and people will be looking at you. I'm just showing you the biggest mistakes of your life and compare yourself to Olivia and her husband, what they did. You just know that you are from the gutters. Your behavior, how you have spoiled social media, there are better Nigerian families. And you can learn a thing or two.
Page was hacked too. How is your page hacked and they're promoting your page? Which hacker promotes pages? Auntie, please, you're not dealing with we are black, but that doesn't mean we're please. You are collaborating with hackers to promote your page. Next time, pay Facebook for ads. Don't be doing corner. And anybody that says justice for that on YouTube will be blocked. Anybody that went to primary school will know what's going on. And it's a simple math equation. Hack person page. You want me to go really simple for you in case you don't know? Someone's page is hacked. You hack my page, you're promoting a page. A hacker does not promote any page unless you have been paid to do so. This person obviously hired the services of this hacker. So once they got a chance on my page, the first thing they did was to start to promote this page. Now you come to my page and say justice for the hacker and the accomplice of the hacking. Are you okay? Why? Because the hacker this time happened to be white. If it was one person in India now that they were promoting, would you say, oh my God, these Indians, they're always the hackers. Oh my God, these Nigerians, they're always the scammers. But now, it happens to be a Caucasian chef. And you're saying, you're the one who is not supposed to be trusted because you look at you, you're black. Not all the time black is right and white is right and black is bad. No, not all the time.
So she made it a black and white thing. But now she marry Oyinbo. Now she dey pursue Oyinbo up and down for Tinder. All the dates she will be going to. Na white. She just collaborated with one white girl from whether Bulgaria. But when it doesn't favor her, it's white people are this, they are that. Pathetic individual. So that continued anyway. Even after she got her page, she continued the attack. You know what she has been doing to her ex now? That kind of behavior. It continued. Let me play this one. What's this?
They actually did do a physical.
Okay, no, I'll get to that one. So they did all of that, but not only them. Oh, let me play the one she did with her in-law.
Let's educate them now. Educate them. So this is what happened, and this is how my page was hacked. Okay.
That's Chef whatever must have received water.
That's Chef Moria, whatever.
You see why Cheta Ume deserves no respect. He's not a man. You know why? Because when there is chaos, when women are fighting, people are doing saga, when a man steps in, normally you are supposed to notice the difference. When the man steps in, he is expected to step in with a difference. He's expected to step in and create change, that something is just going to change for the better. Imagine if it was Olivia's husband that stepped in, that had the opportunity to go live and say, guys, God forbid, I don't hope it for you. My wife's page, they did it to her. My wife's page was hacked, but there is a lady. Do you think he would have been adding fire like goat head, talking about, that chef collected woto? Cheta, you are not a man. When I say it, I'm not insulting you. I'm telling you, giving you the reflection, the message that comes across, how you come across online. You don't come across as a real man. Real men do what real men are supposed to do. They change the atmosphere. Look at Olivia's husband. He sat there and said, no, we don't want it. We don't want you attacking people. Cheta, you were the one even sending the fans to go and be attacking that woman's page. And you want me to treat you the way I would treat Olivia's husband. You expect me to give you respect the way I would expect Olivia's husband. If you deserve respect, you will get it. If you act like a man, people will address you as a man. But I'm here now again to remind us of the failures of the Obidis, what they have done wrong. Because when you offend one person on social media, you offend a lot of people. That's what people feel. Because we are all consumers. We all see. This one is quite long anyway, but...
That chef is in on it. She's in. Because all through the entire hacking, their memo was to promote her page.
Yes. She had 99,000 followers.
And then as at the time I got access to my page, she had already gotten 3,000 followers from my page.
Can you imagine?
Candy Night, good morning.
Can you imagine? Cheta, if you're really a man, you would have used wisdom. You are older than Kora. You're just a small boy. You're a small boy. You're like 39, 40. A man. Me, I don't care if I hate your sister, I hate whoever is around you. If you behave in a way that deserves respect, I will not say because I hate your sister-in-law, I will go and hide somewhere. I will come and give you your flowers. But if you have failed, I will also let you know. And it has nothing to do with the hate that I have for whoever. You know what I would have expected you to do to command respect? When that chef contacted Kora, That was the opportunity for you people to engage her in a conversation, to try to get to the bottom of something. Her telephone number was displayed on her page. I forgot to add that screenshot here. Let me see. Her telephone number was there. Your in-laws page was hacked. As a man, what were you supposed to do? Wait, calm down, my dear. Let us see if we can reach out to this chef. Let us understand why they are sharing her pictures on your page. Calm down. You will try every means. You send her an email. You respond. You say, okay, reply her. At least she wrote you on Instagram. Question her. Let us know who she talked to before her page was hacked. Maybe we will get some leads from there. Nothing. Instead, you came out like the goat that you were. You are. And you were adding fire unnecessarily, behaving like a woman, behaving like a sissy. And you want me to talk to you as I would talk to a man, a real man? No, you need to act like one. You need to grow up. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Me showing you these videos. This is the yama yama you people were doing because she has 7.6 million. You thought she was the biggest and she would be the biggest forever. Look at Olivia now. Did you ever imagine? Let me continue to play.
I woke up in the morning as usual, happy, energetic. I did a free belly dance workout on my page. Everything seemed great. It was going that I had spent so much money traveling to all these.
Wait.
Yeah, this is OG. Oh my God. Back like let me dance for you. Things are getting better.
Anyway, so they started to promote this page, chef, whatever, with my page.
Melinda, thank you for training.
And that's what I was the most shocking thing was the quickness. They started to promote this page. They had a total of about 5 posts promoting this page every 2 hours.
And they even violated the so-called court to order that you shouldn't post June. Meaning how they said you were the
they don't
cause.
care. They don't
so
care.
If you were the cause, why will you violate something that's going to hurt you? Why will you do that?
Exactly.
Doesn't make sense.
I was not behind whatever
like,
you guys.
It doesn't even make sense.
No, I did not go to hack my own page
and post June's pictures so that it will not be a problem for her. Does that make sense to you?
No, I didn't do that.
It makes sense because you are a goat. That's why it makes sense, because she is a natural. She violated all the court orders, posting the children. But that's not why we're here today.
And before you know it, she brought out articles of different artists.
We read.
This person, this hacker, has hacked so many artists. So I'm not the only artist he has hacked in America. And
Thank you, Aduba.
It's actually a thing. He does
for 99 stars.
He will take over your page and he will do this. So it was not. That made me feel.
So since you read articles of him being a Oh my God, were you people hearing me? Wait, let me see if someone was trying to call me. Were you people hearing me? Oh my God. I wasn't seeing comments. Nobody called me. Okay, I think my mic was off. I really have no idea what's happening. But were you not hearing me for a long time? Oh, 1 minute. Oh, okay. I thought for longer. Thank God. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought for longer. Please, if you don't hear me anymore, I don't read comments. Just call me or something. Thank you. So I'm just trying to show us a bad family versus a peaceful family who just wants peace online and for themselves and for the world. It's not only Kora Obidi that is the demon from that family. Her sister, the goat husband of her sister, and her father. Listen to this. Look at them.
I heard that most of them, they were trafficked that, young even entertainment.
Nancy came online saying most of the bloggers abroad were trafficked, calling them prostitutes. Let me play this and you listen. Just wait.
Nobody will do rubbish to her. And then you expect us to sit there and listen. No. This is for the people that are saying all sorts. And for the record, she didn't break her sister's. Please, that's not even it. So that's not even, I can't even entertain that rubbish. But then, just so you know, that this is what a family looks like, a real family. In case you don't know what it looks like, because I feel like these people, they're so dysfunctional. I heard that most of them, they were trafficked at, young ages to Europe to go and prostitute. This is what a family looks like. Yeah. All of you prostitutes, this is what families look like. They stand for each other, okay? Mm-hmm. Thank you. I can stand by Kora. Oh, yeah, it's okay.
Papa joined Saga. Papa joined Saga. When a father steps into a bad situation, he changes the narrative. He restores sanity, clarity, peace. But no, not a big cassava mosquito killer as Anthony Obidi. There was even a video he did. He was calling Justin that stupid boy. He was doing saga with his ex-son-in-law. What a shame and disgrace. What a yama yama. If you show me that you are yama yama, I will analyze you as the yama yama you are. Nancy was saying the bloggers are prostitutes. Look at the sister of a prostitute talking. This one, the sister of a prostitute, calling people prostitutes. Don't you just see that this life is not balanced? The sister of a girl that was trafficked to China to go and be looking for white men on Tinder, that went to China to taste all colors of cassava. I forgot to add that video also. That she confessed by herself. She was exploring all colors of cassava. A girl that worked as an escort, licking the nyash of 85-year-old men. This is the sister of that same girl, calling women prostitutes. The sister of a prostitute. She herself, she is the senior Ashawo of Nigeria. I call her San, S-A-N. Senior. She's a senior prostitute herself. So this is the level this family got. Father entered Saga. Sister entered Saga. Brother-in-law entered Saga. Even their children, they used their children for Saga, because when they were doing Saga, their children would be reading the comments. Oh, Nancy, you've forgotten so quickly how your daughter used to read comments. Saga comments. What a disgrace. When we tell you guys that this family, they are not an average Nigerian family. They are Agberos. The worst kind of family you can come across in Nigeria. You guys think, oh, you just hate. Why do people just come on social media and be hating people for no reason? Why? You just really think people will just be hating you for no reason? Now, let's listen to this one.
If you know it's sure for you, I'm saying this to that guy that said that. If it's sure for you, sue that defamation of character. Will raise the huge finances will come out and count. You know I'm a rich man. Forget, Kora is rich. We are all will finance and will know who will collect defamation. She be sure for you. You said you want to sue her. I saw what you said.
With all the backlash that Olivia received, did you people see her husband come out boasting, hitting his hand on his chest? I'm an Igbo man. I'm a rich man. Cheta, do you have half the money Olivia's husband has? You see why you are a goat and you are not a real man. Will I wake up tomorrow now and start insulting Olivia's husband? No. He is respecting himself as a man online, at least now. So I don't think anybody will just wake up and start insulting him for nothing. If you misbehave, people will treat you the way you present yourself. You see the difference? You see that you are not a man. You see the video I played? Let me show you what a real man acts like. Again, in case you missed it.
Going is just to stop the insult going on. Like, don't go to it of the love you have for us, please.
Gotta get together.
Please.
Let's love.
Let's not.
Let love.
Let's
take over.
Please.
I'm a rich man. You were doing Saga. Are you not ashamed of yourself?
Before I've been keeping quiet. I've been thinking this bro. Let me just give him respect. Bro, be like say. Well, as you come, they do all those things. I come Los Angeles, come shake you. You say one black guy, one assault you. That means say you've really woken up the
beast in you.
That stuff in me. And I'm waiting for you. Sue now, sue her. Sue her. We've got your receipt. What is actually, if you don't know what is English, as long as you know you're saying and spelling false statements, as you're suing, know that you're suing all of us. And as you're suing, we will sue you too. Sue, you collect your own too. And we may be on the not defensive part. You know, some people are saying that why not? Sometimes you don't need to find trouble. Let's start wasting money. Taper it down. You better taper it down because you don't have the monopoly of suing. Not be only you sabi sue. You just want to be wasting money for legal fees. Fine. If that is what you want, let's start wasting money. But you remember that as long as you put the other party as long as you put the other party through the wastage of money, you're going to bear the cost at the end of the day. And you bloggers that are pushing this guy to keep saying things that are not true, you better be careful and share this burden of wastage of money when the time comes.
See this goat. Look at the face of a goat talking.
Because
just imagine. They launched a war against bloggers. We are not allowed to talk. And you are asking me, what did this family do? Is it because they are pretending now? Because you are new to the game. You don't know the errors these people have committed on social media. Nancy opened her mouth to be saying that the children of bloggers are charity cases. It's your children that are charity cases, Nancy Ume. Your own children that are beggars and will feed from you scamming people online. This is the kind of, you see, you can just watch him. You can see his behavior and how they were carrying themselves, the rubbish they were, because they thought they owned social media. And I'm playing this thing because, to be honest, right now, Olivia and family, they have more influence than these rubbish Yamayama people have been playing so far. For people not to think, oh, because I have millions of followers, I can just come and behave like I want to take over everybody. Don't make that mistake, because it will haunt you for years. And new people will find out. They will be like, what did these people do? They will not understand. It's the OGs that know that these people deserve whatever comes their way, because they've done too much evil They felt like they owned social media. They were on top of the world, or they felt they were on top of the world, sending their terrorists to go after people. And not only that, you know why me, like I said, I give Olivia and the husband respect because they made it clear that, guys, don't fight for us. Don't go about insulting people. Guess what Kora Obidi and Nancy did for 3 years? You see those terrorists going about bullying families of bloggers. Kora Obidi and Nancy Ume were mentioning their names on their pages and praising them and thanking them. Then you are asking me, what did Kora Obidi do to you? Apart from the lie she told against me and the personal offense, the general offense against everybody. Imagine this person now. Where is that comment? This one. This looked its way. Nakedi. This Nakedi. Imagine this Nakedi, after saying you and your husband are stupid, insulting people. Imagine Olivia and her husband now saying, hey, Nakedi, thank you so much. We see all you do. Thank you. God bless you. You are a real soldier. Thank you. Imagine that. You don't think I'm going to hold them responsible? No, put one and one together. That Nakedi will come to my page and tell me and my husband are stupid. And Nakedi is a fake account. I don't know Nakedi's husband. And I hear Olivia saying on her page, Nakedi, thank you so much. Oh my God, you're a top Korean. Nakedi, oh, you're a top Olivian. Nakedi, thank you. I see your work. I see what you do. God bless you. And we know, everybody knows that name, Nakedi, that goes about posting pictures of bloggers' children. Who do you think they will come after? Is it not Olivia? I pray Olivia doesn't fall in that mistake that Kora Obidi did with her sister. That is the offense. Kora Obidi doesn't have the money Olivia has, I don't think. Kora Obidi does not have the growth and social media engagement that Olivia has. But Kora Obidi sent her fans to be going after people, and she was appreciating them for bullying people. That is the offense. Because she's held responsible for many of the atrocities her fans went about committing. And that's why me, anywhere I go, I will always say, for this thing that Olivia and her husband did, they deserve my respect. And honestly, this is not even the first time they are saying this, but it's loud now because all eyes are on them. I've heard them say something like this before. But it's good they are saying it even now, because now, Olivia, if you are not careful, Kora Obidi's fans, they will say they want to fight for you. In fact, I saw some of them already defending you, already saying, she was mimicking her, she took her content. They already started. Kora Obidi's fans, that they destroyed Kora Obidi by bullying people, they said they wanted to fight for you. If you let them, Olivia, I will just wish you the best of luck. But they are bad news and they bring bad luck. But I thank God for your wisdom, and I thank God that you have a husband that is not like Cheta Ume the goat. You have a real man as a husband. You have a responsible man. You have a good man as a husband. A wise man, not a goat like Cheta that was adding fire, doing saga. I have money, I'm a rich man. Let me see which other one.
Stay 2008. By now, I don't collect passport. I come your country, get mine, talk, say, I want to assault you. Me, Odogwu like me. Ubedike. Me, I want to assault you. You will come my village. If to say I want to assault you, if to say we. And I'm like, that woman talking this, they are false. I'm going to.
Okay.
And then you want to boycott the money of Facebook.
Let me see. So back to what I was saying. Nancy Ume continued, not only publicly, but also privately, sending emails to some of Kora Obidi's lovers then. This example is Oluchi. Oluchi is an amazing soul. Now, I know. But then, she was a Korean. Oluchi is a good person, but she just got into the wrong crowd, became a Korean. And Kora Obidi encouraged her fans to go the wrong path. So for those new ones here, always asking, what did Kora do? Kora has made the biggest mistake of her life and nothing can wash it away. And she doesn't want to come to terms with it. It's not a problem. Let her continue being in denial like she doesn't know. Was it not the same Kora Obidi that was telling her fans to do the needful? Where is that video?
Some nitwit is threatening to take my children away from me. I can't do it. But that low life will not be able to. Because I've moved on. Please move on too. Find somebody else. Follow the court orders. 50-50 joint custody. And stop being a nuisance to you and your children. Because at this point, that's what he is, a nuisance.
Oh no, it's the other one I wanted to save. Oh, I think I got the wrong one. Shit. Let me see. In that video where she was saying, do the needful, telling her Koreans, if you love me, guys, I wish I put that one. There were 2 videos. I just took this one. Let me see if I can still get it. No. Anyways, you get the message. When she told her fans, if you love me, guys, do the needful. Don't let his business be sitting pretty on Google. Do the needful. And guess what? They went on Google and they were reporting and destroying somebody's business. And they now use that to continue to destroy the business of bloggers and their associates. We all know the blogger in the UK. She had a friend who is a business owner in the UK. She sells hair. She sells body products, skincare products, has a shop in the UK. They use this same formula that Kora Obidi told them to go and destroy her ex-husband's business on Google. They also went and destroyed the business of the friend of a blogger. The friend of the blogger was not blogging, was not talking about Kora, just doing her business. Just because they saw that she's a friend to a blogger, they attacked her business. And you want it to be well with Kora Obidi's life and livelihood. So, me personally, because of the things my eyes have seen, I'm happy that Olivia did not follow that path of, okay, I have fans. Fans, thank you. Thank you for defending me. Thank you. I see what you're doing. No, immediately they came out. Please don't go about insulting people, because that's the path of destruction. So I'm here to just say kudos to Olivia and her husband. You have a good family. You were well brought up. The Obidis lived and grew up in the gutters. They didn't get home training. Kora Obidi had to literally raise herself. She left home because her father beat her up and called her a prostitute because she went out in the evening and came back the next morning at 10 a.m. And he beat her up and said she was a prostitute. Her father is the first man to call her a prostitute. It's in her book. And Nancy is saying people online that you don't know are prostitutes. Your sister is a prostitute, confirmed by your own father. Do you understand? Projection much. So again, Olivia and husband, well done. If Kora and her family, that useless family, if they had done this thing Olivia and her husband did yesterday, we would not be talking about Kora today. I mean, nobody would still be going after Kora today. If they had done the right thing from the beginning. But no. Nancy was the one emailing Koreans. Let me see if I have that other. Okay, let me bring it up. Oh, wait. Okay, I have it on this phone. And they cannot undo what they have done. Yeah, this one. Oh, shite. This one. This is a message from, not really a message, a comment that Nancy put up. She said, if you continue to use your platform to divide and grade Koreans, it is emotionally damaging to Kora. I will try to reach out again because I intend to fix this. In the meantime, can we all concentrate on the real enemy? Let me see. I'm going to try to post this. Nancy, remember? You were the one fixing it. You were the one going inbox to inbox, email to email, and they are asking me, what did Nancy do? Really? You were mobilizing Koreans to be attacking us. Are you mad? And you think you will rest? We also will rest. Are you the one controlling us? You rest, we don't rest. It's now you will collect for every evil you did for 2 years underground and in the open. You can play the victim now for those people who didn't follow the story from the onset. That's why we don't feel guilty. Because we know that even the one you did, it's worse. The one you and your fans did. I think it's even worse than what anybody can do. Kora Obidi and Nancy, you remember how your bloggers that you were praising, how they put up pictures of bloggers' children and wrote rest in peace. Should I show you the pictures again so that you remember? No, you didn't forget. God will punish you if you tell us that you didn't see them or you don't remember. Just because bloggers came out and criticized, the way they criticize Olivia. Imagine Olivia's fans now. They will just take one of those bloggers, take their children's picture and write rest in peace. Koreans did it. And you want it to be well with you. You want people to love you. You want people to leave you alone. Are you a dreamer? And like I said, what makes it worse is that Kora and Nancy would go live and be mentioning those people's names and be praising them. And be saying thank you. And their father also. You never see anything. No? Nancy, when I finish with you, you will go and do a DNA and you come and prove the paternity of Cheche. Because every single thing your people did to bloggers, you must collect them. You must feel them. You must feel it. Because you condoned it. You never came out to say, guys, you guys are taking it a bit too far. You can support my sister. No. You were thanking them. You were saying, my sister has soldiers. At this point, they are not just fans. They are soldiers. They will give you woto woto. You were happy about them. But you are a worthless girl from a worthless family. That's why you didn't do what Olivia and her husband did. To say, we don't need this. Please don't do it. And everything died. Everything did what? Died. So, goat head pepper soup. Now you understand. No, it's not like you didn't even know. You are just pretending you don't know. I've just shown you why you are a goat. All the evil you have done that you think people have forgotten. We have all the videos. Now you want to pretend like you're a responsible man. Really? You're a boy, like I said. A real man would change the story. Like, everybody calm down. That's what men do. Everybody calm down. And that's what fathers do. That's why Nigerians are disappointed in mosquito killer, aka Big Cassava, Anthony Obidi. He was joining the saga. He's older than Olivia's husband. That's how you know useless families. Now they want to pretend like they are victims. You are tired. Bloggers are not tired. I think I'm going to leave it here because I'll be coming back live in a bit. Wait, before... No. Let me play one more thing. One more thing before we go. Just one. This one is, I think, 6 minutes long. Okay, 2 more. This is just one voice of one of the Koreans. This is a power worldwide. That one was lamenting and angry at Kora. That Kora is the same one that used to send us on errands. Many of you know Epa. I don't think anybody will wake up tomorrow and say they want to attack or insult Olivia and her husband because of what somebody commented or an insult one random person gave them. No, because Olivia and her husband, they've already taken that standpoint. We don't support this. Don't do this. So anybody doing it, you're just doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for Olivia and her husband. So they remove themselves from possible attacks. But you see Kora and her family, they were working together with the bullies. Nancy Ume was calling them on the phone. Let me play Mama Hippo. Mama Hippo that is asking now what she and Hippo did. Let me play it.
They did do a physical. This is what Nancy said. They did do a physical.
Nancy spoke with this one on the phone. Nancy called this one on the phone. Nancy. Let me not talk.
On June, and June had talked to CPS workers, social workers, everything. The cops were there, and that they said she had not been penetrated, but she was extremely bruised on her bottom and her vagina.
Mm-hmm. And when did Nancy call you?
Huh?
When did Nancy call you?
Hold on, I can't look because I'm on WhatsApp. It was, I want to say 3 or 4 days ago, I guess.
But why?
And he said that.
Yeah.
He said that June was bruised and whatnot, and here was the problem. They opened an investigation, and so her sister had went and hired an attorney when she got back from Nigeria. She paid $7,000 on Monday for an attorney, just like she had told the cops on Friday. She got an attorney right when she got back, and CPS is doing this investigation. But the problem is the kids had been at her house for 3 days, and they were with Justin a week before. So the reason now they got to prove, where did this happen at? Whose house? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I know that she was doing a live one day this week, and she answered the phone, and it had to have either been her attorney, because you can hear them saying that they want to come talk to June. She's like, well, she'll be at school. Can you come after that? Mm-hmm. So they must have went over to her house and talked to June again a second time. So that's on her live. It's plain as day that they want to come and talk to June, you know. And then that kind of goes with the story Nancy told me, you know. So I don't know, but I don't understand why she returned them, because as a mom, I would have said no. I'm not returning the kids to him until this is over. I would have had my attorney filing something.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I wish I knew more about that.
Yeah, so the kids returned to him after this incident? Oh, okay. But
She didn't return them. And he went and got June from school and all that. But then she got him back from Nigeria, hired a lawyer this last Monday. Hired a lawyer, okay? And then they went back to her house, I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday, and redid a evaluation on June, wanted to talk to June again, but she returned him yesterday, and we were all just sitting around waiting to find out, does she have to return him or not? And this is why I'm thinking that King is Nancy, because they all of a sudden asked me about those files and then said to me they were really disappointed that Kora was having to return the kids. And I said, how do you know that? And he goes, oh, well, because of her life.
So it is this Mama Hippo that made me understand that one they call King, house girl Esther Ochoga, is in direct contact with Nancy, because it was that King that connected this woman you are listening to Nancy. It was King that made them exchange numbers and email addresses. This King, she linked Mama Hippo that you are listening to Nancy Ome. So King is in direct contact with Nancy. That's what Nancy was doing. And you are asking me, what has Nancy done to me? We'll get there.
On her live, she was saying that, she was going to return him. And I was like, okay. Yeah. Okay. Like, I don't know. You kind of sound like you already know the kids are going to return.
Yeah. Okay, because she probably didn't mention it on her live that she was going to return the kids. I don't know if she did. But why would Nancy call you, knowing that you were a supporter of Justin? Why?
Because she wanted those files. She asked about getting the files.
How did she even know about the existence?
That's what I'm talking about, is how are all these little things getting leaked? I feel like Justin tells Lolo stuff, and Lolo, I don't know.
And how did Nancy get your number?
I'm trying to think of how that all went down. Oh, King said to me, hey, he says, I don't know Nancy, I don't know Kora, I've never met any of them. If I could get one of them to reach out to you, would you talk to them? And I said, sure.
If I can get one of them to reach out to you. So she didn't want to maybe get them in trouble, like for them to not know that she has their contact, or she contacts them. Oh, I don't know Kora, I don't know Nancy, but if I can get one of them to reach out to you. If you don't know them, but you are asking somebody else if you can get one of them to reach out. What power do you have to even imagine in your head that you are able to get Kora or Nancy to reach out to Mama Hippo? Because you know them. Because you know you are able. And you did. After this conversation, you linked Nancy to this person. So that means you know them. See how useless these people are. You see how useless the Obidi family, Nancy Ume in particular. We know all the terrorism that house girl did on social media for over 2 years. But Nancy was talking to that girl directly. And you say Nancy is innocent. Nancy, you go cry, tire. You go cry, tire.
He goes, can they get the files? And I go, yeah, but they might not like what's in them. That's what I said. So he emailed her, and then she emailed me, and then I emailed her my WhatsApp. That's what it was. I emailed her my WhatsApp.
Okay. Is there any chance, any possibility? Okay. One last thing that I want to say. No, I think I have 2 more things that I want to say. I was just reading comments. And Nancy. Wait, let me still play this one before we go.
So I know that Koreans will get angry, they will vex, they'll do everything they want to do, they'll say their mind, but they will not harm her in any way. That's why when someone took information, something that could potentially harm Kora, and they shared it openly, I knew that, oh my God, my sister is in trouble. Like I sent private information, confidential information to a Korean, and it was shared out in the open. That's the only issue I have. I mean, you can hate.
You shared private information to a Korean. If I had to start explaining who that particular Korean is, everywhere goes scatter. Olivia, you cannot tell me you are proud that you were even seen with this bully. This is the mastermind behind all the bullying in the last 3 years. That's why she cannot go scot-free. No, she cannot. Olivia, this girl with the big nose, she brought bad luck into your home. It's not everybody you see online that you want to bring so close to you. I'm not telling you to cut ties, or no, I'm not the one to tell you who to roll with and who. No. Enjoy yourself. Roll with the devil even if you want. But generally, I'm just saying, in this life, especially on social media, be friends with people online. Let the friendship be online friendship. It's not every spirit you open your door to. They come into your life. They change the dynamics. They come into your home. They sprinkle the curse they are carrying about. Olivia, you might not believe, but this girl brought bad luck to your home. You might feel like, okay, your social media is shaking. I pray that God will cover your marriage. But it's not good news. It's not good news. They don't carry good news around them. Everywhere they go, something bad happens. I can give you so many examples, but I don't want this video to get too long. It's your choice, Olivia. I want to be friends with controversial people. No problem. But everybody, well, not everybody, those of us who have been following this, we know the evil these people have. You think somebody like me, I would just wake up and just be dragging somebody? Like, really, I don't have something to do. There is so much behind it. And me, I don't let evil people go scot-free. It's because of what Nancy has done, what Kora has done, what Nancy's husband has done, and her father. They are evil. Nami Toka. And I have evidence for days. If I had to come and start playing everything, we would sit here for 6 hours. Nancy was going inbox to inbox, emailing the people that were harassing, posting people's children, posting people's relatives, bullying, telling lies, reporting people at their places of work. Olivia, your husband is working. Imagine people online going to email where your husband works so that they can sack your husband. Imagine. Kora's fans did it to bloggers. And you say people should not hate them. You think people that are angry and dragging them, you think they are just mad people. They don't have a life. Really? You were deceived. You should discover, do your research and go and see the evil these people have done online to bloggers. So if you see people dragging them, there is a lot behind it. And that's the kind of person you were seen with. A lot of people wash their hands off you. The moment they saw that, they are like, really, birds of a feather. It's not everybody you want to show. You want to spoil your brand with. Some people will come into your life, they will spoil your brand. But it's your choice. Nancy, you said bloggers abroad are prostitutes. Because they criticized you and your sister. Let me show you a prostitute, a real life prostitute.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
Whose sister is that? An Ashawo from China. A China-made prostitute. I have another video where she was saying, if you want to see my pregnant twerking body, send me stars. That's selling her body for peanuts. Nancy, the elder sister of a prostitute. You have the effrontery to sit down with your big nose to talk to women that have built their lives. Kora Obidi cheated on me while she was pregnant of her second daughter, and she had 3 sons with some Nigerian singers in the past. Nancy, who are they talking about? Your sister. Even you, people are saying online that you married your ex-husband's brother. They said you used to be married to Cheta. I don't know. I'm just saying what I read and saw online. Money hungry, dirty girls. Kora Obidi, ex-husband, accused her of cheating on him with evidence. And to me, your sister is a prostitute. If you want to count prostitutes abroad, I don't think there is a Nigerian prostitute abroad that has prostituted beyond Kora Obidi. Kora Obidi was a cross-border prostitute going from country to country. Those people you claim they were trafficked, they will just traffic them. They will land them in one country. They will be there for many years. Kora Obidi went from country to country selling hanyash. She went to Lusaka. Come and tell us if it was your father that sent her to Lusaka. She went to Oman. Come and tell us if she was looking for where they buried her mother in Oman. She went to Dubai. Come and tell us what she went there to look for before the 85-year-old man told her to lick his butthole. Cross-border prostitute, international prostitute, Kora Obidi. And you sat down there with your big cassava father saying, all those bloggers, they were trafficked abroad. This is a real family, Don't let's start. It's not this video. But I'm just here to give you just a little, or let me just say, I'm here today to commend Olivia and her husband, to also give us hope that there are still good families from Nigeria that know how to do things the right way. Olivia made a mistake, and everybody can make a mistake. Nobody is above mistakes. Yes, she's new in the game. She has only been here for 3 years. And maybe she did what she did because that's how she understood social media. Like, okay, it's my content. Maybe. And I hope that now she has learned new things and maybe she will do better, hopefully. But sometimes when you make one mistake, it doesn't make you automatically a bad person. You understand? It's how you act on top of your mistake that really says a lot about you. And even in the midst of the backlash that she got, she didn't encourage people to go and be terrorizing people the way Kora and her family did for over 2 years. And that's why they are suffering the brunt of it. So let them not play the victim role. You're going to reap what you sow online. Cheta, learn from Odogwu Bubu. There are better ways to do things. Everything must not be Agbero style. I know you people grew up in Lagos with the garage boys, street children. I know. But at least with the so-called education you gained, try to refine your mind and your behavior. Everything doesn't have to be fight. You can look for discussions. You can look for dialogue. You can look for, okay, how can we solve this problem? 2 wrongs never make a right. Olivia's husband could have come out and also did what he could have come out and done woto and also said, okay, and so what? After all, my wife works hard. I'm a rich man. I will sue you people. He could have done that, but he's not a tout like Cheta. It's very easy to know an Agbero, a hoodlum like Cheta. He's not. He's a responsible man. Now, I just held a mirror in front of you for you to see how you people misbehaved, your entire family, including your father. Your father came and he was doing Saga. He didn't bring peace. He didn't look for peace. A man like that, I've said it before, he would say, my children, you people, please. he would find a way. Everybody will enter house. They will say, that Baba has spoken well. Even Olivia is wiser than Big Cassava Obidi, aka Mosquito Killer. If you don't act in a dignified way online, people will disrespect you. And if you behave well, you will be respected and honored. Let us give honor to whom honor is due. Odogwu Bubu for president. You earned my respect. Well done. And to the Kora Obidi fans that wanted to enter Olivia by, we are going to fight for Olivia. And all of you talking against Olivia because Olivia is Nancy's friend. It's not about friendship. If Olivia does wrong, people will talk against it. But you wanted to start fighting for Olivia. Shame on you. Olivia says she is not like Kora Obidi. She is not going to condone terrorism. She's not going to praise you for being a nuisance. She said she doesn't need that kind of support. Go and continue working for Kora. You people have started again. I've seen you people have started dragging her ex again because she has also started giving you work. I've seen it. She said the child came back sick. The child is always coming back sick from their father. Anytime they come back to me, they are always sick. She has put you people to work. That is how she uses you people. Demon. That's that girl. That girl you see, Kora Obidi. Demon. Always looking for saga. Controversy. She doesn't have content now, Dan. Anytime the children come back from their father, they are always sick. Now, Koreans have started jumping around, accusing him, dragging him again. They've started. That's what the Obidis are known for. That's all they are good at. But I thank God that we still have families like the Chukus. Again, well done. I mean, I can repeat well done for the whole night because I'm impressed. And that's actually the way it should be. But when you see people act like the Obidis, you think it's normal. It's not normal. It's terrorism. And you have millions of followers and you are encouraging your fans. Shame on you. Fuenwe, as Edo people say. Shame on you and your entire household. Kora Obidi, Nancy Ume, Anthony Obidi, Cheta Ume. Shame and disgrace upon you. Thank you all so much for watching. 5 minutes from now, I'm going to come back on this same account to talk about the corruption within the Nigerian police force and how they violated the rights of a Nigerian lady. There is a link in the description of this video you are watching now on YouTube. If you click on that link, you're going to see a summary of the story that I'm coming back to tell you. So you're still going to hear from me tonight. But I'll give you 5 to 15 minutes to click on that link in the description of this video and read the story there. And we'll come back to throw more light to that story. This same Nancy Ume I just talked about is involved. Anything bad, you will find the bad Obidis. Anything bad online, you will find them there. You don't find them with good news. You don't find them where there is peace and happiness. No. This same Nancy Ume and this Omuzwo, goat head of a boy, they are both involved in the story I'm coming back to talk about. So join me back here in the next 5 minutes to 15 minutes. Thank you all so much. I hope I didn't forget anything, but I think I have played the important videos and shown the important screenshots that I should show. Whatever you do online, take it as a loan. It will always come back and you will always pay for it. Wicked Kora. That's That's why you can never. That's why you don't have joy, Kora Obidi. You don't have peace because of your wickedness that you've done to people. That's why you're miserable and lonely and sad. A black widow, divorced for 3 years but cannot move on. She must find a way to look for the trouble of her ex. Go and find a new one. They say you should get you a man like Mosquito Killer. You've not met a man like Mosquito Killer? Or you are waiting for something to happen to your sister so that Cheta can marry you? Don't worry. Pray to God. Go on your knees and be praying every day, okay? You never know. Thank you all so much. I will be back in 5 to 15 minutes. Please use the link and read that story. And we'll come back later and talk about it. Should I read comments? It's quite a lot. I don't think I can read everything, but someone says Olivia has become a show off. You can see she's got a mean streak under that smile. Okay. Her first mistake was letting her into her home with her evil spirit and then to go visit her in her home. Oh, she went. And she packed all the bad luck along with her. Jesus. Wow. Was a step too far for me and I stopped following her then. Wow. Wow. Then she wanted different bowlers. She did. The Obidi prostitute going abroad to look for bowlers. The #1 Nigerian prostitute, home and abroad. All the bloggers in Nigeria, they know. Didn't I show you all the blogs who wrote about how she cheated on her husband? They even said she was 5 months pregnant. Cheating. See all the different people who wrote about her cheating escapades. You see? You see? Punch. See? Gist lover. International prostitute. Look at them. Look at the yama. Look at Mosquito Killer looking for mosquitoes inside the kpekus of his daughter. And you want to talk to people online? Are you serious? Look at Big Cassava. Like, everybody is talking. You two, you want to talk? Yama. I'll see you guys later. Bye.